Over the past few weeks, I've been testing many of Valheim's awesome weapons in the Mistlands. It's been a lot of fun, and I feel like I've really broadened my perspective with these weapons. My biggest takeaway, I think, is that I limited myself too much on my original playthrough. I stuck with what I was most comfortable with, that being one-handed swords, for most of that playthrough. And while that was a logical choice for me, it was, at least in some way, a mistake. One-handed swords are great. They're balanced, they look cool, and they're overall pretty effective against a wide variety of enemies. I used them almost exclusively in my original playthrough, and that's kinda why I started making videos, to try different things. One-handed swords are kinda the jack-of-all-trades of weapons in Valheim, but they're also kinda vanilla. If one-handed swords in Valheim were a Pop-Tart flavor, they'd be strawberry. If they were a pizza, they'd be plain cheese. It's like if someone walked into a nice local ice cream shop, looked around for a bit, sampled some options, and still chose a single scoop of vanilla ice cream in a paper cup. Are these delicious choices? Sure, no doubt about it. But they're basic. Simple. Nothing to really write home about or get overly excited for. Okay, I exaggerate, but it's kinda true. This is why, while the Mistwalker is absolutely an awesome weapon, it wasn't a top choice for me to make a video on. We all know how effective it is against Seekers in the Mistlands. We know it can handle the challenge. It's literally designed for it. But let's delve a bit deeper into the lore of the Mistwalker. According to a Google search, Mistwalker is a Japanese-American video game development studio founded in 2004. Wait, this doesn't seem right. That's better. The Mistwalker is the 5th sword in the game. It's a one-handed sword. It says in the description, the faint glow seems to slice through the mist. And indeed it does. The Mistwalker is capable of dispelling the mist in the Mistlands, though in a noticeably smaller radius than the Wisplight or the Wisp Torch. So that's pretty cool. In the notes, the Mistwalker's blade is constantly enshrouded in mist and also glows faintly bluish white at all times. It's a pretty cool sword with a nice little twisty design, and it does have 75 slash damage in addition to the 46 frost damage that you get at level 2, which is the current in-game max. 5 spirit damage is pretty cool too. The Mistwalker is doubtlessly a pretty cool weapon, and it's the weapon I feel most comfortable taking with me to tackle the widest variety of scenarios. I'm pretty comfortable with it. It's a great weapon. So why am I making this video? Why am I here? Well, why are any of us here? What are any of us even doing? Does any of this really matter? Who am I? Why does chunky peanut butter even exist? Who wants little crunchy landmines and otherwise smooth and silky peanut butter? What kind of person? Okay, well, I don't know what happened there. Despite being a little vanilla and a little basic, it really is an awesome weapon, and I'm extremely effective with it, or at least not completely terrible. And do we have to have a crazy reason? Let's just slay some Seekers for the exclusive purpose of sport. And blood. Of course, for blood. Right off the bat, I come across this Seeker soldier, and I already know the Mistwalker is gonna dispatch it pretty quickly. But I started attacking it, and I realized how quickly this thing was dying. It was impressive. I knew it was gonna be quick, but I didn't know it was gonna be this quick. It's almost dead, but look out, buzzing from the right side comes in a 1-star Seeker, and the Seeker soldier's push actually kind of saved me there. Pushed me back a bit, and I try to parry here, and it doesn't work. So yeah, the panic starts to ensue. I Dark Souls it, and I get hit again and again. Yeah, panic. I thought for sure the Mistwalker would have the ability to parry these guys. Not the case. I guess we're getting that out in the air right off the bat in this video. We've got to reduce the threats. Let's just take out this soldier. Easy day. And then the fight was on. I try really hard not to get hit by doing a Dark Souls. This secondary attack right here was a mistake, but now I start to realize the Mistwalker is having a frost slowing effect on this Seeker. I knew it had frost damage, but I forgot that it actually could slow enemies, kind of like the Frostner. But this is amazing. This actually changes the game. I'm able to pretty easily dispatch the 1-star Seeker. And suddenly the Mistwalker looks a little less vanilla. Maybe. But since the Mistwalker can't alone parry a 1-star Seeker, I do go home and I get my shield. I know, I'm gonna try not to use it though. Back out, I see my dwarven friend right here. He's getting attacked by this soldier, so I have to dispatch him quickly. This Seeker soldier needs to go because I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels a strong responsibility for all of the friendly NPCs in video games. I have to save this guy. Fortunately, the Mistwalker is up to the task. And then, with one more final hit, the soldier is dead. And my friend is happy. He comes and hugs me. Yeah, he's fine. Just another Seeker right here, dropping into this little crevice, and I found the terrain, of course, to be more difficult than the actual enemies in the Mistlands. But I did end up making it happen, and then, right around the corner, another Seeker. And of course, since it's really level terrain, this one is just easy to kill. I heard another one flying around in the mist, and so it just, I don't know. I really don't know what to say here. It's just a lone Seeker, and Mistwalker handles it pretty easily. And then, of course, another one pops right up. It's just a repeat. 3 swipes, done. Dropping down through the mist, we got 2 Seekers here hiding in this little crevice. Crevice, kind of a fun word. Anyway, these Seekers are easy. They get slowed by the Mistwalker. I like the sweep of a sword. It's nice. Makes it easy to handle multiple enemies at once, especially when they're slowed. Here we go. Yeah, it's another Seeker. I mean, at this point we know what to expect. What is life? What is words? Nice, compelling commentary. You know, it's not that I'm struggling to come up with interesting commentary or peculiar observations of these weapons that I'm using. It's the Mistwalker. We know it's good. I have used swords, one-handed swords, the whole time that I was playing this game, at least for the most part. I know it's going to be good. I can at least kind of be not completely terrible with it. And we know the only limitation of the Mistwalker is the person holding it, which is me. I'm terrible at this game. Okay, maybe not terrible, I'm getting better, but you know. Hey look, a Sky Jelly. Oh yeah, by the way, I did take some commenters' advice on using the hotbar for potions and stuff like that. I did that a little bit in my original playthrough, but I got a lot of accidental activations, and I stopped doing that because if I just push tab and click on it, it's actually really quick, and I don't have to take my fingers off the keyboard or, you know, for me, it works really well, but I am testing it out. Hotbar potions, I've already got an accidental activation, and I'm not liking it, but we'll see. If it works for you, keep doing that. Yeah, this encounter got a little more complicated when a Seeker came by, and of course, no stamina, I can't jump, I'm still getting bombarded by fire bombs. I did take that potion on purpose, by the way, so hey, quick and easy. Yeah, this guy is dead. I kind of thought the Sky Jelly left and just left me alone, but actually I could still hear it, so I probably should just take it out. Oh yeah, also, food. I saw your comments. I know I was using garbage food, and I stopped doing that. I prepared a whole bunch of really high tier food, so for the most part, I will be sticking to that from now on. Yeah, it's sometimes when I'm just building or doing random things, I will use mid-game or older foods that I just don't want to throw away. But I cleared out all of my food, all of the ingredients. I prepared a whole bunch of really good foods because I'm doing a lot of Seeker hunting, and while they aren't boss fights, they're something that I need to have a lot of health for and not die all the time. Well, another Seeker, another future victim of the Mistwalker, because we know what's going to happen. Oh, look at that, it died. Fast forward a little bit, and right in the same section we have this guy, and he just was completely oblivious. Yeah, last mistake. Just a little further on, another one pops out of the mist, and, wait for it, death. Sorry if this is getting repetitive. This one's a little different, I guess. I'm having a lot of trouble jumping up this ridge right here, but this guy sees me and we kind of go at it. But first, before I can attack, I need to gain a little stamina. And then, hey look, I aggro another one. So they're both trying to kill me. I'm just trying to jump on top of them. Oh wait, a third one. Yeah, let's do some killing, shall we? But I need better terrain. And of course, I need stamina. I don't know what I'm doing, kind of just jumping around a little bit, and all 3 of them jump on top of me all at once. I still, once again, have no stamina. Get a little farther out, turn around, and realize 4 Seekers have been following me this whole time. I thought, honestly, this was going to be a tough battle, because 4 Seekers, it's kind of chaos. But no, it's actually super easy. The sword has quite the sweep, and it slows enemies, no problem whatsoever. Walking around trying to find a new enemy to face, and look, from the mist, a 1-star Seeker. So this gives us a perfect opportunity to try the parry again, and look, it works! I don't know why it didn't work. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, I don't know. But it worked perfectly fine twice right there. I get the parry, and it did fill up my bar, but hey, we're still alive. The Mistwalker does parry 1-star Seekers, I guess. But wait, we're not done yet. As I was preparing to head home, down in this ridge, we have a 2-star Seeker. And of course, me being me, I'm starting to get overconfident, and I do the old parry thing. It doesn't go well. Yeah, what was I thinking? It also doesn't go well with the shield. I thought for sure the shield would be able to handle this, but this is the buckler. Maybe the other regular carapace shield would actually do a much better job. Actually, I bet, but I chose the buckler because I knew the parry bonus was much higher than the regular shield. So yeah, obviously you can tell that the 2-star Seeker is kind of kicking my ass because I suck at this game. Despite all these weeks of me testing out different weapons in the Mistlands and all this crazy, experience doing stuff, I still struggle every once in a while. Case in point, this fight with this 2-star Seeker. It's just not going well. I need to slowly raise my health back up because this thing is just giving me a real run for my money. Humbling and overconfident man, if you will. So I decide I really don't want to die, so I pop a bone mass and let's just go for it. Let's just kill this thing because it's time. Sorry, my 2-star Seeker nemesis, your time has come and you will die by the hands of the Mistwalker, and it will be an epic end to this video because I say so. Also because it already happened and I'm making this commentary after the fact. But yeah, you saw it, it's dead, we are victorious, the Mistwalker wins. Alright, what did we learn in this video? Well, I thought for sure the Mistwalker for some reason couldn't parry as well as other weapons in the game, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It was just in my head or just in a few certain circumstances. The sword's frost damage slows enemies nicely, which is really handy for handling multiple threats. The Mistwalker is indeed a great weapon. It can effectively handle Seekers in the Mistlands and pretty much any challenge we can throw at it. Is it basic? Is it vanilla? Only a little. Just because it's a one-handed sword, and I've used them a lot, and we know they're good in pretty much anybody's hands. It doesn't take much skill to be good with the one-handed sword, and that's okay. I don't know how to best describe how I feel about it. I know it's kind of awesome, I know it's cool, and I know it's very effective. But let's just move on. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you all for subscribing as of late. I caught the channel at the nicest number of subscribers, and it's grown to 77 as I'm writing this. I know it's not thousands or millions, but I'd rather have a small, passionate community over a flood of garbage any day. So, thanks for the love. What would you like to see me do next? I do have one big video in the works, but it will take some time. Alright, thanks, and have a wonderful rest of your day.